So my name is Robert Cranmer. I'm with our Toronto office, focusing specifically on capital markets, which is really what my background is. And principally we look at operations and finance functions, but we're also looking to expand into more into the risk space and a little bit further forward into the front office. So my core area of expertise, I would say, is probably transformation, business improvement, helping clients identify where they are not optimally set up or optimally structured, and then helping them to understand how to move from the environment that they are in to one that is more efficient, more effective, cheaper for the organization, potentially more automated, and maybe even deploying some more modern technologies than they currently have. It's a very exciting time for the firm. Problems that we have in each of the financial markets in each of the cities where we operate are largely the same. I think the banks in Canada are probably no different from the banks anywhere else in the world in that data is a major challenge. They have massive amounts of it, and it's stored in completely disparate places and in disparate formats. And so they struggle to leverage and utilize that data properly. So when it comes to new regulation, new reporting, any sort of market dynamic that they need to respond to, they almost have to go back and reinvent the construct of data that they need in order to manage that particular change. So what we're trying to do is help them in a more holistic fashion architect their data so that when new requirements come down the road at them, they can easily plug them into the data constructs that they already have. So at Sionic, what we're trying to do is a number of things. Not only help them identify where their problems are, but also get into the specifics of how to architect their data so that we can then help them leverage that data for multiple purposes without having to rebuild everything each time there's a new requirement. We're helping them to understand how to map the old world into the new world, introducing some efficiencies and some optimizations along the way. So those are one area. Second area we're doing quite a lot of work in is around model risk and model risk management. So helping the banks understand the environment within which their models are used by traders or by risk functions, and ensuring that those models are properly stress tested, they're properly updated, all the documentation's properly kept up to date. So if they have a regulatory inspection, all of the information that they need and all of the testing that they are expected to have done is properly documented and available for the regulators to look at. And then we do other consultative processes around compliance, surveillance. So the front office surveillance functions are becoming more of a topic of interest for regulators, ensuring that the traders are behaving appropriately, they're not misusing information, they're not misusing clients' funds or clients' orders, and that they behave appropriately within the constructs of the law. We like to see ourselves as fitting into the same space as the Big Four. Our advantage over the Big Four is we hire long-term industry experts. We don't home grow consultants the way that the Big Four do, who don't have any relevant market experience. And that makes us a lot more relevant as far as our clients are concerned, because we can speak to them in terms and in using language that they fully understand, and we can relate to a lot of the problems that they experience. So our advantage is not only the fact that we have these experts who we can bring in to meet with our clients, but our cost base is substantially lower than the Big Four. The combination of our expertise and our costs mean that we are far more attractive as a partner to our clients than some of the other competitors are. When I come into the office, there could be any number of things on my plate to deal with in that particular day. And having been a COO in a bank previously, that's kind of what makes me tick. That sort of variety, the different challenges that come across your desk in any given day. That's what I like, and that's what really gets me up in the morning.